Hi there, I'm Mrs. Dilly, and I'm here with my assistant professor, Mr. Dilly! How you doing, Mr. Dilly?
Great.
How much do you love e-learning?
It's great. It's so much fun.
Are you learning a lot as a parent?
Fractions, velocity,
Yeah.
speed, basic physics, learning about that.
You're learning about that. It's great, right?
Yeah, Google's amazing.
Well, thank you for coming and helping us today, Mr. Dilly. We are.
Anytime, it's been my pleasure.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go back to just walking around the house.
All right, so here's what I have for you today. Number one, let's talk about how Google Forms work. I think every parent has emailed me and been like, oh my gosh, this answer says it looks right, it says it's right, but it's marked wrong. I don't exactly know what is wrong with the math test, but I'm going to go through and grade every single one by hand. Anytime you're on a Google form and it's a short answer or a long answer, I already have to do those by hand. When it gives you a score, that's a preliminary score based on the ones that are really easy for it to grade, like the multiple choice questions. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because that's how they work. It's not a perfect system, guys. All right, other things you need to know. You can take AR tests at home, so you should be doing that if you are finishing books, which you should be finishing books because that is a good thing to do. Your lessons for today. In math, you are going to be doing, I haven't copied it over yet. In math, you're going to be doing an activity. It's going to be fun and engaging, and you'll love it. In reading, you are going to be reading There Were Giants, or we're working with that story still, and we're going to be talking about theme. And since theme is kind of one of those that's a little bit tricky, I've made a brain pop. Well, I didn't make the brain pop. Let's be honest here, people. But I've assigned you a brain pop, so you'll need to go log into brain pop, do that. I gave you the quiz as a review. I always like doing the quizzes just because they're mildly fun. I mean, we're not going to Disney World here, people, but like, no one's going to Disney World because it's closed. So do that, and then there's an activity in Google Classroom for theme. And then science and social studies are the same that they've been all week. Mrs. Love's class, you have your own set of things to do in reading. And then specials for today is computer science. So there you go. That's what I have for you. I think our assistant professor today was a lot more chatty than the other ones have been, because the other ones were animals. All right, I love you all. I miss you all. Please come to the Google Meetups because it entertains me to see your faces, and I like knowing that you're okay. So if you can possibly make it to those, make it to those. They are at 10 o'clock for my homeroom and 11 o'clock for my reading class. All right, love you all.